Hello, this is Mark Zoril with PlanVision. This video will review the options you may have for accessing the funds from your retirement account while you're still employed. From time to time, you may find yourself in a financial bind. This happens to many people. Much of what happens to us in life is out of our control or is just bad luck. While it's not desirable to take money out of your account, and we would encourage you to be sure and consider other options, you're not committing a crime if you need to consider this. Keep in mind as you watch this video that your plan may or may not allow for any of these distribution options. You can clarify your options by contacting PlanVision, your plan's record keeper, or appropriate representative of your employer. There are many variables from plan to plan and employer to employer, so be sure to find out what type of withdrawals, if any, your plan will allow. We'll review loans, hardship withdrawals, and in-service withdrawals. For ERISA plans that allow for loans, you can borrow up to 50% of your vested account balance. This includes both employee and employer dollars. So if you have $10,000 in your account and $7,000 you contributed and $3,000 is employer contributed, you can borrow up to $5,000. You don't need to provide a reason or documentation for your loan. However, we would encourage you to be prudent in determining if a loan from your plan makes sense. There are no penalties or taxes if you pay the loan back. There is an administrative charge to set the loan up, and interest is charged on your loan as well. The length of the loan will vary from 1 to 5 years or up to 10 years if you're using the money to buy a home. Your payments on the loan will be set up through payroll deduction or taken automatically from your bank account. Some record keepers may allow you to prepay the entire balance, and some may allow you to make partial payments. You can model loan payments and terms at your retirement plan website. This is a key point. If you leave employment while you have a loan in place, in most cases you will need to pay off the balance due, or it will be considered a default. If you default on your loan, it will be treated as a withdrawal, and you'll be taxed on the amount of your default, and you may have to pay a 10% penalty as well on that amount. In addition, the IRS will not allow you to take out a loan from a retirement plan in the future if you've defaulted on one in the past. However, defaulting on a loan from your retirement plan will not affect your credit rating. Keep in mind as well that when you borrow against your retirement account, you also give up any returns that your funds would have earned had they stayed in the account. A hardship withdrawal occurs when you take money out of your account while you still work for an employer and are under the age of 59 and a half. Most employers will only allow you to do this from the account that you've contributed to, not from an employer-funded account. A hardship withdrawal is expensive in that you'll pay applicable state and federal taxes and a 10% penalty as well. You can have your taxes withheld at the time of distribution and can determine how much to withhold. It is taxable in the year of your withdrawal, and you'll receive a 1099 disclosing the amount of the withdrawal and the taxes withheld. You'll also incur an administrative charge from the record keeper for processing the distribution. Your withdrawal needs to meet one of the IRS-approved reasons. If you complete a hardship withdrawal, you may have to stop contributing to your plan for 6 months. You will have to complete a form for your request and provide documentation of your circumstances to process the withdrawal. Finally, an in-service withdrawal is a withdrawal of money for any staff over the age of 59 and a half. Unlike a hardship withdrawal, you don't need to meet any IRS reasons to take the money out. The withdrawal is subject to state and federal taxes, but there's not a 10% early withdrawal penalty. You can do an in-service withdrawal of funds from the money you have put in and may be able to withdraw from the vested funds of your employer account. This is determined by your plan. Also, as you consider your options, we realize this may be a difficult time for you. Most of us don't want to access our retirement accounts if we can avoid it. You might be confused or uncertain about these options. We're available to help you, and we'll do what we can to get you through this process. If you have any questions at all, feel free to contact PlanVision at 855-965-4286, 612-965-4286, or by email markzoril@planvisionmn.com. You can contact your record keeper and your employer as well.